We'll go for an E for the sake of energy. Okay, good damage though. 200k. Damage goes in. Luiga's doing almost 200k too. That's awesome. Here comes an E as well. This should do a lot. 400k. Dot teams, baby. This is what they should have looked like. So, they finally added another type of dot buff. When character attacks weakness broken enemies, all dots currently applied will be immediately dealt again. 80% of original damage, in fact. So this turns everyone into Kafka. Well, it can only trigger a max of 2 times now. Hello, Internet! And today, we're going to be having a spiel about dot again. Now, we know this is an archetype that HonkaI just did not continue developing for no reason. But yet, periodically, we do get dot buffs like these. So today, let's just see if this dot buff, which in my opinion is perfect for the dot archetype, is it good enough to beat Apocalyptic Shadow, which I would actually say I personally think is harder than MOC, but maybe it's just me. These are all the stats for now. It's pretty much the same one. This should be your, you know, casual, all normal looking dot team setup, right? We got, again, last one right here is Leica, there's a Trace, Relics as well. We have no Eidolons because, well, if we do, I do still think it's just Gino, right? And here's Robin, here are the stats, and yeah, I do not have any Eidolons at all as well on this character. This one's important because a lot of people have stuff on Robin, but I feel like, you know, if it's just, oh, get an Eidolon, then it's like, I don't know, man. The team should function without, in my opinion. Well, with all that said, let's just jump in. We're fighting the Dead Mother. The target is to get 3.3k points. Now, I've tried this team in MOC against, like, the current boss. I'll say as well, it's just not that great anyway. It's not bad though, but I think I took like what, 5 cycles or 6, which is not bad for like a dot team. But then again, I feel like, you know, if I'm using a whole freaking double limited 5-star for defense, double limited 5-star support, or rather just a 4 limited 5-star, basically what I'm trying to say, I should be dominating like I do with like any of the new characters, I suppose. But we'll find out, right? So the first thing that we have to do is to just weakness breakdown. I'm not running Huohu here, mainly because of skill point issues, in my opinion. So let's just start with 1 skill point. We'll add another, get my ultimate in. Now I am on the 4-piece healer set. Actually, no, I don't think I have that on. So yeah, I do have only 1 skill points left. So this is when I don't have enough, right? Yep, I don't think I can use my skill here. Yeah, that is annoying. I guess I'll just use a basic and then I use my skill on you, which doesn't even land on everybody, dude. That's so annoying. All right, so we'll go for an E right here. We'll just get our ult up on Robin right away. And now we can start our DPS stuff, right? Oh boy, here we go. Well, we've already seen this a million times. It doesn't really do too much. It's not nothing though, that's for sure. Now, what I really want to know is once we weakness break them, right? That is when we can get like, you know, another trigger of the dots. That should be a lot more damage for everyone in my team. I want to see that happen. 200k out there. We already got rid of one of the swords. Not bad so far. All right, so now with Kafka, I have to break this other sword, I'm pretty sure. Can I just target it? I think I should, right? I targeted to break it, hopefully kill it, and I think I did. That way I get all the weakness I need. An Annihilator of Desolation Mistral. Does anyone know why they have this name? Well, we'll use a Q though. You all already have the freaking demos on them, so that's all I need. 11 stacks of Arcana, 13 now. And yep, we'll see what happens after this. Here comes the Japard. I'm worried about this Japard, but yo, we have little Ika tanking damage for me. That's so nice. Break Collective Shield. Oh yeah, I forgot I kind of did this. Oh man, this isn't good though, right? This will take so long. Maybe we'll be fine. All right, now you have, oh yeah, this thing. If I don't break you soon, we might die. Go with an E right here. I need Japard to start dying like pronto. Go for the E right here because I can use only a basic on Hyacinth, I think. So basic into the ultimate. I will still trigger Leo Ika, and then the ultimate. Leo Ika goes. I need good damage here. It's not good enough, man. Oh, guys. They're both about to take the turn. Am I about to get roasted and skewered right now? I'll go for a Q. And here comes the damage, dude. I wonder what's gonna happen. Okay, the counter. This one hit doesn't do too much. We have Lil Ika protecting me. I should be okay. Imagine Leo Ika just die. Oh my god. I've never seen Lil Ika take that much at a time. But yeah, now that I think about it, this is a lot safer than having a Ho-Ho here. Ho-Ho may be for sure more offensive, right? We get the energy and stuff. But yeah, having Lil Ika here, we just mitigate those damage. If they AoE us, if it's a lot of damage, Lil Ika is there to just tank it. It's so nice. Right, so I don't touch the Japard. Do I? Like, this thing's got counter now. I think I have to do it. I need to get rid of shield, like, as fast as I can. This is taking way too long already, no? Here comes the ultimate, though. I need to sharp weakness break here. There's 2 phases of this, man. Go for the Q right here. It'll trigger my thing. I mean, I'm letting you counter me because, first of all, I'm surviving anyway. Dude, Hyacinth is so safe. And secondly, you can get energy that way. That's awesome. All right, now, can you die, dude? Why is your shield so thick, man? All right, now we have you. I guess I'll use my skill. Yeah, why not? I have enough energy and enough skill points. It's hard to have enough skill points with this team, not gonna lie. Right, go for a Q. Keep countering me so I get more gosh darn energy, baby. I'm gonna use my ult right away. Why not? Bang. And can I please just break that shield now? Here comes little Ika. Break that shield for a single play. 10% into an explode. Thank you. Oh my god, that took way too long. We're not winning this. I mean, we're not winning this in time. There's no way. Right, here comes the attacks. We're still living, though. That's nice. Wait, your weaknesses are all gone now. What do? I have to do it again? That's not good. I'm not one-shotting those swords. This will take a lot longer than I thought. Let me tell you something right now. We go for an E here into a basic here into hopefully killing you or getting the ult at least. I did not do any of that. All right, now I get the ult though. All right, this needs to kill everything. And the moment we can somehow make freaking HonkaI's weakness break, we have to one-shot. Oh, now you freeze me, man. Well, thankfully I have Hyacinth. I'm pretty sure with Hyacinth I can just get rid of the freaking debuffs. Dude, little Ika's almost dead. Little Ika's almost dead. Nah, that's a first. I've never had to deal with the fact that little Ika could die. How much do I heal? I never. Oh my god, that's a lot of healing for little Ika. Right, I'll use one of my E's here. And you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use this. We need to break you quicker, dude. All right, almost there. We're almost there. So boom goes the E. I need everyone to attack. Maybe the Kafka. Not freezing it, though. No. All right, if Japart is going to start shielding up, I might give up. I'm gonna go for an E right here. Don't shield up. Please don't shield up. Okay, thank God I didn't shield up. You shielded up. No! What'd I do, guys? If Kafka was not frozen, maybe I could have just followed up on HonkaI. It would have been fine. But, oh my god, this is so impossible now. Here comes the attack. It's gonna hurt harder now, right? It not? Okay. We're safe, yes, but we're spending so much time. All right, I gotta lock in here. Here comes the weak. I think I had to kill Japart there first, baby. Oh, dude. All right, 1 Q into freaking ultimate then. It is what it is. I tried. It just didn't work out, man. Go for a Q right there. 70% of your shield steal. Dude, this is such an annoying gimmick, dude. That's probably 1% HP, by the way. And that's probably 1% of toughness bar. I was this one short step away, dude. And please, just 3% of the shield just disappear, man. Come on. Boom. Follow up, die. Oh, thank God. So now I have to beat the swords and then I can weakness break the Mistral. Dude, this is taking so long, man. All right, here comes you. I think I have to, like, get more turns with Robin to get more energy in. That's the only way I'm going to potentially win this. You're going to freeze me. This is awesome, guys. I'm enjoying this. Now we restore everything. Take a breather. Let's really think about what the right move is. I cannot afford to take longer than this one time till I beat this boss, all right? I have to do it now. I'm gonna set up every buff possible, and then we'll go for Kafka's ult as well. I don't want to waste, you know, waiting. Maybe I should have. I don't even know, man. We should be okay, though. Here comes the ultimate from Hyacinth. I did not need this, but screw it. I'm gonna use it for a little bit more damage. It's very important. But yeah, by the way, every hit now, we proc the freaking DoT, right? 29 stacks of Arcana. That's awesome. Now we go for an E. We'll have a turn with you now. I'm gonna go for a Q into the ultimate. I'm not even certain if this is the right way to play this. Maybe I should have just started with Robinson's ult, but whatever, dude. Is there a way to check, like, if I've activated the weak's buff? I don't think there's a way, so yeah, whatever, dude. We'll go for an E for the sake of energy. Okay, good damage though, 200k. Go with my E, get in little Ika. Damage goes in, little Ika's doing almost 200k too. That's awesome. Here comes an E as well. This should do a lot, 400k. DoT teams, baby. This is what they should have looked like. 4% left, so this 1 Q should handle you. There we go. That's 1 basic for 200k. That's pretty good. Now though, we're in the final phase. We're 1.3k remaining action value. I think we're already not quick enough, so this is bad. They should summon like a bunch of swords, right? This is great, I think, because I'll just get rid of them with Kafka, I think. Does it work though? Bang. Kind of, but I'm not doing enough damage, I don't think. This is where little Ika should go pretty well here. First of all, they'll all take a turn and they'll, you know, take some damage here, and then little Ika goes. That might be the extra little bit of damage the DoT team needs to speed things up, but never mind. They're so bulky. All right, go for a Q then. Now little Ika goes again. Get the gosh dang damage at 47k. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. Don't think I can use my E here. I'm gonna run out of skill points, so I guess we'll have to keep going like this. I'll break this sword so you can get your weakness back, right? Bang. It does. I have to kill it first. Oh boy. Here comes the ult from Black Swan. Some damage there, I suppose. Oh, dude, they have to take their turn and it's so annoying. All right, first of all, these swords are weakness broker, right? So I'm pretty sure if I would just touch them, they should proc all the dots all at the same time. So it should be good damage now. We finally have the lightning weakness on the boss and the wind weakness as well. Those are pretty much the two that I need. Here comes damage though, freezing me as well. I'm gonna freeze my whole team. Can we not? And thank God you hit Lil Ika. Can Lil Ika even get frozen? I don't think so. All right, so they're charging up like the craziest looking ult of all time. I'm afraid now. Oh, dude, no, I didn't cue my ult with Hyacinth in time. Dude, this gameplay is rivetingly bad. Whatever, man, it's too late. I think this run's already done. But it just goes to show the amount of issues you might have with the team. You know, you can't just shut down your brain and play it with like a lot of newer teams. All good though. This is just a skill issue. Trust me, it will not happen again. Can we break you in time though? There's no way, right? Little Ika's doing bits though. Thankfully, like if this was Ho-Ho, this would be even slower, I think. We're halfway there. You still get that shred, so I'll do a Q with a follow-up attack as well into the ultimate. I think you have Epiphany, and if I land it again, that should mean you reset your Epiphany. Okay, so Arcana all stays. 29 stacks of them. This is the highest damage ever. Here comes the meteorite though. Zhao Li's disciple. Bang. That hurts. And you're gonna control me again. And you're gonna take another turn instantly. Hello? Guys. No. Oh my god. Freaking Hyacinth got controlled. Well, thankfully, I think we can break you in time. Oh, jeez. All right, here comes the ultimate. Dude, without Hyacinth, we would have died. Here comes the Ika. We can break you, not a problem. But can we beat you with one break? I don't even know if we have, like, enough firepower. We need to put on Death Shred. So here comes the Death Shred. Here comes all of my skills and ults again. I'm going to use the first one to get Arcana. I think this is where any one of my team will be able to, like, activate the launch, right? So boom, that should be decent damage. Not a lot, though, right? That's the thing. Now, considering I have nothing to lose, I think I'll let Kafka take her turn first. So what I will do is I'll do an E. I'll with Hyacinth here, and then come in with Hyacinth again. We'll use another E for fun, for energy. Dude, why did I do that? I should not have. I'll just use a Q then. Lil Ika will still attack 100k Del into another 100k. I'm just gonna use my ult, man. I'm gonna get my ult back in no time. So I'm gonna use my ult, and I'll use my ult with Robin as well. This should save me the most action value, I think, compared to the rest of my team. I've had 32 on Black Swan, but only like 16 on Kafka. So I think it doesn't get better, but in any case, I need to beat this in this one cycle. We're dead. That is fundamentally the issue with dots, pretty much. Like, because right now I'm sure if the boss would take a turn, 41 stacks of Arcana is gonna murder in a new one. But it's just that by the time you take the turn, you know, I'm out of action values, man. It's so low. We're in the 3 digits, dude. That's not good. All right, so now we got you 50 stacks of Arcana. Dude, I really want to see you take the damage, but I don't think I can. And we ended with 2900 score. All right, given I had Mistplate there, so if I didn't like let Japar get another shield, I definitely would have hit at least 3.1, 3.2k. Actually acceptable, right? So at least this buff that they gave, where every character, if you hit anyone that's like weakness broken, you will proc the dot for 2 times per character in a single turn. It did help a lot, considering the bosses like in version 3, they're all pretty tough bosses with really thick health, and this buff alone did help the team really sing. So we're pretty much just missing a freaking buffer that can do this. Slap it in the friggin' dot team, and we should be decent. We should be fine. Well, that would be such a fun dot thing to do. Maybe there's a unit in the future that will do that. At least what I can tell is Hoyo does acknowledge dot teams, because they do buff them like a lot. Pretty much every week there's gonna probably be, or every other week, there's gonna be a dot based buff, right? So that's good. In any case though, that'll be all for today. Even then, right? Even if I didn't misplay, I don't think I would have like, you know, beat that with flying colors. It would still be at best 3.3k, which is enough, but still, I gotta expect it more from freaking Kafka, right? Come on, Kafka is someone who's still relevant in the story somewhat, because we're kind of ignoring her right now, but there's still a lot to go into them. So yeah, can't wait to see more of them. I feel like, especially with the Kafka buffs that should come soon, imagine if Kafka just becomes the dot like supporter and damage dealer all in one. That would suit her. That's like Dobby Mommy right there. That's power. Well, that was all for today. You guys enjoyed, and we'll be posting more now. Soon we're gonna have the new content. We got Cypher and stuff. We're gonna post a lot on the channel. But yeah, recently the channel has not been doing too well. I'm trying my best though. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. And take care.